Here's how I see Mother's Day. It's a week out, and I used to think about it morning, noon, and night because I want to make sure that people have the very best experience, not just the order being placed with our store. I spent pretty much 30 years retailing, and I spent the first 20 years filling orders to produce my sales. Then I realized a terrible mistake. It was a huge mistake that most florists are making yet today. When I made those necessary changes, my business took off. I couldn't believe what it did to my business. I went from $2 million in sales after 20 years to $5 million after 30 years. What if I would have known this earlier? What was it? Well, by now, I'm sure you're gonna wanna know. I'll be glad to tell you that. I was filling orders to produce sales. I was filling orders to produce sales. When I switched to filling orders to grow customers, my whole world changed. I feel these days everybody just looking to get a sale and a transaction. Nobody's focusing on the customer relationship. They take the order, done. They fill the order, and then they look to Teleflora or whoever their provider is of their website to do the future marketing, to do the email reminders, to even send reminders out for birthdays and anniversaries. Like, everything is electronic and somebody else is doing it. Well, is that good for us? That's what everyone's doing. So now you're just like everyone else. You want to be different. You can't have somebody else electronically growing your business just to get to the next sale, not necessarily the next customer. You want the customers making the transactions to give them a reason to make more transactions with you throughout the year. Isn't that the key? So what I did was send out surveys by email at the end of the holiday. Then I sent out account cards by mail and reminder cards by mail. But it seems nobody wants to put the work in these days. Instead of 20 years or 2 million in sales, maybe I would have started doing this a lot more, and in those 20 years it could have been a 6 or 9 million. Who knows? If you prepare for this kind of success, wonderful things are going to happen. But if you're going to just sit back and let somebody else do all your marketing, let Teleflora do your emails, and then they're sending out reminders, you don't even know what's going on. Let your competition fill orders. If you say you have too many wire-ins, place this card on every delivery and watch what happens to your business. It's a thank you card. The person that receives the flowers fills it out, mails it to the sender, and the sender gets it, and it says on the bottom, "This was proudly delivered by your shop, and here's a special offer if you'd like to order with us directly in the future." You're gonna hook the sender, and 100% guarantee it if you send that card and you get it to them. And in the future, they'll call you. Next, be creative and instruct by training your staff to turn Mother's Day orders into subscriptions. Everyone should be trained on how to turn an order into a subscription deal where people can order flowers every month, every couple weeks, or whatever you're gonna want them to do. That'll only happen if you train your staff. I can almost guarantee whoever's watching this now has not trained their staff. Most of the people on the phone, if you say, "Can I order those a couple times a year, maybe 4 times, maybe 12 times?" They're gonna say, "I don't know, I gotta get a manager." Everybody should be trained on how to do that. It's not hard. It really isn't. And I'll be happy to help you if you need it. So when they place the order for Mother's Day, what else can you have them secure now? Birthday? Is there another occasion coming up? Maybe a holiday? Try to build a relationship with the customer. Remember, we're not playing for orders. We're playing for the customer. When that customer feels comfortable with you, they trust you, and people do business with people they trust. Well, what about the end of the order? So you're all done with the order, and then do we just hang up and say thank you for shopping with us? How about this? Thank you for your order, and by the way, we deliver across town or the entire USA. Is there any other shopping we can assist you with? Now they could be thinking about mother-in-laws, grandmothers. There's just so many more opportunities. Don't let them hang up the phone with you and then call an 800 number to get flowers to be delivered somewhere else. So while the rest of the flower shops are taking orders just to get orders, you're taking orders to build relationships. Talk to your staff. See, at the end of the day, have a little team meeting. Who opened up a new account? Who opened up more than one order on one sale? So they called to place one order and you got 2 or 3, maybe you got a subscription. If you make retailing exciting, your staff is gonna get excited and they're gonna wanna do more. This upcoming summer is not gonna be an easy one. It's gonna be tough, and I just don't want to hear anyone that's watching this say, "Geez, it's been so rough here in July. The economy's going up and down. Nobody knows what's gonna happen." Secure your customers, build your audience. And again, remember, when you send out an email, when you send anything to connect with your customer, they're getting into your audience list. Every time somebody places an order with you, they go onto your email list, and that's your audience. If Facebook went away tomorrow, what would you do? You have your audience list, which is yours forever. You send out an email, orders happen. $27 Tuesday, orders happen. Whatever you create, orders happen. You have a new bride and groom that just got married. Make sure you give the groom that card. I gave you a promotion on YouTube about giving them a gift card for a $100 bouquet for their first anniversary bouquet. Now you got the pattern started. If he's going to order flowers for his 1-year anniversary, I have a pretty good feeling he's going to order continuously going on because it's going to be expected. Create the expectation and exceed the expectation with great service and follow-up. Thanks for watching this. I couldn't give you any more. You got a lot of tips here. Pick what works for you and put it together. If you think you can do it all, send me an email. We'll sit and go through it together and I'll give you my blueprint. It worked for me. Why wouldn't it work for you?